So today I'm going to be talking you through the gorgeous grey and silver flower design. It's a really simple design, simply double stamped. What we're using today is China Glaze. This is our base polish. It's called 5 Rules. So I'm just going to put a couple of coats of that on my nails. Then we'll be stamping with Essie No Place Like Chrome and with China Glaze Awaken. So these are both metallics. They'll bring out that beautiful metal look. On top of that, I'll be using HK Girl top coat, and we'll be stamping with Moyu Black, special black nail polish as well. So they're the products we're going to be using. Image plate wise, our first stamp image is this one here. It's on image plate MM57. So that beautiful swirly leafy design there. And that just breaks up the grey base coat. Then after that we'll be using these roses here to go over the top. So a double stamped design, really simple, but it looks really complicated on the nail. It just gives it a lot of depth, having that extra layer of base on your base nail before the main images go on. Okay, so the first step is a couple of coats of China Glaze the Giver. I'm going to go and do those now. I'll come back when they're done. Okay, so I'm back. I've done my couple of coats of the China Glaze grey. It's quite a warm grey, so I've got quite a warm skin tone, so it's not going to make me look like zombie fingers, which can sometimes be the case if I use really cool grey polishes. Okay, so the first step is this one, our lovely leaves. So I'm just going to stamp that on each of the fingers, and it's just straightforward stamping. Here's my image, and straight down, straight up. There we go. Now it's really subtle. I don't want anything that's going to interfere with my top image too much, so I'm just going to stick to a subtle one. Cleaning is just on some tape, so I'm just going to run through and do the rest of these, and then I'll be back to show you our next step, which is our China Glaze Awaken layer. Okay, so I'm back and they're all done. Looking very pretty and metallic. So our next step is using the China Glaze Awaken. Now Awaken is part of an older collection called the Romantique collection. Even though it's been around for a few years now, it's still really quite easily accessible and easy to find. So you'll still find bottles of it on eBay and whatnot. So the whole collection stamps absolutely wonderfully. And I haven't seen anything else like this dark grey that stamps quite as well, actually. So this is one of my go-tos, Awaken, for a darker stamping grey. Okay, righty, so we're just going to use this plate here with the beautiful big roses there. So what I'm going to do is I might mix it up a little bit. I'll put the big roses on maybe 2 fingers, and then I might use part of this design here, or even maybe the bottom part, maybe some of the leaves on a finger, just to break it up a bit so it's not all flowers. Okay, so I'll start off just with the two big ones to start with. So we definitely make sure we get our rose quotient in there. So there we go, and I'll do this one, straight down, straight up. There we go. This looks gorgeous. Often what you'll see me do is I hold the stamper up rather than trying to stamp on my nails coming down. I get a lot more control by holding the stamper up, and then I can really clearly see to make sure that my nail's going to pick up all of the image. Helps me with alignment too. So probably best not to try and stamp down on your nails. You really don't get the control that you get with holding the stamper upright. Okay, so we've got a rose on that one. We might do something a little bit different on the pinky, maybe it's just a little bit of foliage perhaps. I won't bother cleaning the plate in between. I'm picking up a slightly different area of the design, so I'm not too worried about cleaning that up. Okay. So there's my foliage. There we go, that just gives it some variation because we'll have the black roses here. I may even just do something slightly different, maybe this middle part of the design perhaps, or maybe even this part, just to bring a bit of the classical sections of the plate, just because they're so pretty. Be a shame not to use them. Okay, so I'm just going to clean off that one section. Might use that. Lots of choices with this plate. It's really pretty versatile actually. You're not just stuck to flowers. There's a bit of classic in there and a bit of leaves. And okay, so there's my classic design. And I've just positioned it right smack bang in the middle of my finger. Okay, so that's our beautiful awaken done. Clean off the plate. I just want to use these two big roses again, just to mark out this accent nail a little bit, just give it a little bit of variation. So I'm just going to do that in black, just to bring up a bit of a contrast. So black roses. Go, and just lining it up onto the nail so that I get them both really nicely centered. Okay, so there we go, ready for cleanup. Okay, my favourite top coat at the moment is HK Girl. I do find that some of the others tend to get some pull and some drag away, so I'll put them on my nail and then I might get the odd crack at the edge where they sort of shrink in. That got a bit frustrating. I tried all kinds of things, couldn't sort it out, but HK Girl doesn't do that, so I'm really loving this at the moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a top coat first, and then I'll do the cleanup afterwards. So I'll be back very shortly to show you some finished pics. Thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. The plates and black polish are available at Messy Mansion, as is our standard scraper and the rectangular stamper. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Okay, so I'm back. I'm all cleaned up and top coated. These are looking beautiful. Just a really simple technique, but a really lovely result that looks way more complicated than it is to do. So enjoy that. Have a go. Double stamping, really easy guys. So give it your best shot. This has given you some ideas. I look forward to seeing what you do with it. Stamp on guys. Bye.